So today I'm at North Weald. Jamie has lesson number 3, North Weald Flying School. He's just out at the moment doing the checks with the instructor. If you think the film quality is a little bit different with this, I'm filming on my phone, as once again he has nicked my GoPro so he can film his flight inside. At the moment they're just pushing the aircraft and doing its checks. As I say, they've just untied it because he's the first flight of the morning, so they go through the complete checks. He's been up, he's checked the fuel, and they're just getting the aircraft ready now. Hopefully he has a better lesson he did last time. That was just purely the wind. I must admit it's blowing a little bit out here today, but according to him, according to the instructor, it's an ideal day for flying. Loads of blue sky, sun, there's a little bit of cloud around, and so what I've done, I'm going to get outside in a minute, have a little cup of coffee, when it looks like they're ready to go, get out and do a little bit of filming. I think the instructor has just possibly lost his hat as it's running across the runway. Oh no, I don't think so. Looks like one of the aircraft just started to move in the wind. There's me saying it's not that windy, but yeah, looks like problem solved. Anyway, let's get out there and I'll do some filming outside. Catch you soon. So as you see, Jamie's in the left hand seat. Today he's flying Golf Bravo India Foxtrot Yankee Biffy. Now, interesting fact, this was the plane where we done his surprise 13th birthday flying lesson, which he flew in. So he always said he hopes he gets to fly a Biffy again, and he is. Just going through pre-flight checks. This will take a few minutes, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to carry on just having a walk around, do a bit of filming in the aircraft here. Looks like we've got a helicopter inbound, whether it's MPAS, which are based just in the dark blue hangar down there. I'm going to be taking a walk down there shortly. And there's just a few of the other aircraft. Cessna 172, so I've been told. Cessna 152s, which are slightly smaller, 2-seaters, and I believe that is a PA-28. So let's just take a walk down the rest of the airfield, have a look at MPAS and have a look at Helimed as well, see if their aircraft is out. We're going to have a look at that. So it looks like they're just trying to start up at the moment. There they go. Third time of asking. But I say it's quite cold over here. And their first flight of the morning. If you've never ever been to North Weald before, it's worth a visit. They are very open to people coming round, but, and I say a massive but, you'll always give way to the aircraft here. You see some idiots, they haven't got a clue. Aircraft take preference in this place. It is a working airfield. You see that shortly because, as I say, you've got MPAS, which are the police helicopters, and you've got Helimed, East of England ambulance helicopters from here as well. Oh no, it's not MPAS coming in. Now, I'm not very good on the helicopters, but it's just coming across taxiway, coming in the lane. That's what I mean with this place. You get all sorts over here. They've got a Spitfire based over here. They got the Nats display team based over here. There's so much, and also they've got the market on a Saturday. It's died down a little bit compared to what I remember when I was a kid, but it's still worth a visit. And you've got a cafe over here as well, you get a decent breakfast. There's a lot of business over here as well. A lot of haulage companies, storage companies. And I say, so it is a busy site, especially during the weekdays and in the summer as well, because you got all the private aircraft, the owners over flying, all the fly-ins from all around the country. People pop in, have a bit of breakfast. But anyway, let's carry on walking around and I'll catch you in a little while. It looks like Jamie is taxiing out at the moment, so I get a little bit of footage of him coming out. He's got quite a long taxiway. The runway is across there, you can't really see it. You see the control tower in the distance, you see the windsock, but basically he's got to go right down the end behind what looks like a new build hangar to line up into the wind. Here he comes in Biffy. Not sure who's taxiing, whether it's him or the instructor, but he'll let us know. As I say, he's filming. He's got the GoPro inside. He'll go home, he'll download it, and he'll refly it on his sim. Has a look left, has a look right, straight out. Nothing to give way to. And as I say, if any cars coming down, they should stop and give way to the aircraft. It's one of the hangars. Quite a collection of aircraft in there. Haven't got a clue what they are. That building there, as I say, is MPAS. I think it's just for Christmas they moved in. Lippets Hill was gone, I believe, and it is a national service now. It's not localised to just Essex or London. As far as I'm aware, it can be deployed anywhere up and down the country where they're required. So, hangar to the left of me is where the next display team house for the winter. Not sure when they come out and start doing their displays or practicing, but I can't imagine it's going to be far off. Just going to back up a bit. There is an aircraft coming round. I can hear it behind me, so I'm going to give way to him. Just let them go past. You see in the background there we have MPAS. I think they have 2 aircraft based there. They're very new to the area. They obviously fly 24/7, so they've got their own navigation equipment, their own lighting around the perimeter, whereas the rest of the airfield is just daylight operations. Sort of same goes for Helimed as well, I believe, but they do have capacity. If they are out after dark they can land, but they obviously do not operate after dark. We're just coming up on their hangar now. Sorry mucking about, but this is going to be the new home of Helimed. I think they got a little bit jealous of MPAS and decided to build a new hangar. Whether it be bigger, I don't know. But it's most probably the neighbours are upset. They're keeping up with the Joneses. This is their current base, and you should just see the helicopter. Looks like it's been refueled at the moment. Get a better view of that as we walk around. And this over here, what initially I thought was MPAS coming into land, was what did come into land. Looks like an old army air corps. Haven't got a clue what make it is, but a lovely aircraft. And here is Helimed. AW169, I believe this aircraft is. Those of you who know me may know I've worked alongside these guys quite a few times in the past, and a fantastic job they do. Well worth a charity to support. times breathe a sigh of relief when you see them turn up on scene. Wings CAF. The only CAF over here now. Did have the Squadron, which was my preferred. Squadron is closed. Don't know if it's going to open again, but you got Wings now. It's got a good little play area out the front for the kids, and quite a bit of parking. But as I say, you always give way to the aircraft over here. Always watch where the kids are as well. Never let them outside that fence. You just see there's lots of small aircraft. So easy for an accident to happen when people take their eye off the ball. This is what I say, you can walk around this place. Obviously you don't go in the hangars unless you're invited to do so. But there's plenty to see without upsetting anyone. There's some great old aircraft there. And come over for some of the open days where they pull the aircraft out. You have visitors from all over the country and across Europe. You get to see some great aircraft to fly. Not you fly personally, but you see them flying around. And they do have the odd helicopter trips. Company sets up just over there, and they do little trips around London. Take about half hour. I say it's a great place to come over here. I like it over here. Just sat watching the aircraft. I believe that is possibly Biffy and Jamie. Difficult to see, to be honest. Got the sun right in my eyes. When I get back, I'll have a look at the old flight radar, see where he is. You can see I've got a bit of wind up there. You know, aircraft's wings dipping left, right. So I've come back to the van. I hope you enjoyed that little walk round. It's cold. There is a wind out there and it is cold. So I've come back, got the engine running, got a cup of coffee going. You may hear quite a few times throughout my videos, got a cup of coffee going. I do like my coffee. There you go, I admit to that. So yeah, just now waiting. Jamie's taken off. They've gone out on a left. I think they tend to fly over Chelmsford way, sort of borders Colchester, going out towards the east coast that way. Obviously, because north of here is Stansted Airport, so that's quite strictly controlled airspace. Yes, they don't tend to touch that, and going south, take them towards London. So yeah, I think they head off over towards Colchester way. And we'll keep an eye out and keep listening out. And I'm going to put your old radio on in a minute, see if I can hear him out there, and see when they come back and catch them, taxi them back in there. I won't be able to get them landing because they are right down the other end of the runway. There is no public access down there, but hopefully I'll get him taxiing back into the parking spot. So see you then. So I've just caught a glimpse of Jamie in the binoculars. We're just on parallel to the runway. I think they're possibly heading back for landing. That will be over my left shoulder in the back there. I'll spin this round in a minute, see if I can get them, but as I say, they are really far down the runway. We might see a little speck in the sky, but that will be about it. Let's see if we can get him. So Jamie had already landed. Now I caught him with binoculars, just taxiing off. This is him coming round now. And it's still quite a breeze over here, quite a bit of wind chill. He assures me it's quite warm up there because all the glass in the canopy and sun through. We'll watch him taxiing, park up. The wind's getting really up now. It's actually blowing the camera around. I'm trying to lock in position, but it's being blown right round. That's them done, shutting down. That's them done, lesson number 3. Slightly better conditions than last time.